How y'all doing? GBB here. So today we're going to be going over factory. Now instead of doing like the shortcut and rotation video and then doing a camping video, I decided with factory we're going to combine it into one video. So the first half is going to be the shortcuts, rotations and such. Second half will be the camping. So if I miss any spots and you guys want to share, go ahead and comment them down below. And also, if any of these spots or rotations help you out or you find them useful, you know, maybe consider hitting that like, hitting that subscribe button. I come out with new videos every Friday, and I also stream over on Twitch. So to get started, we're going to be up here in the third story hallway. And a lot of people don't realize you can actually come out here and run down this. So if you chuck a grenade down the hallway and then run down, a lot of times the grenade will cover up your footsteps. That said, you can go back the other way, but this can actually be a little tricky. And I've actually fallen off many times trying to do it. You can slide and it can kind of help, or standing up and crouching and whatnot can try to help you get through it, but it can be kind of a pain. Now we're going to be over here just off the bridge. You can actually make this jump. You don't really have to be a high strength either, to help you rotate on people that are sitting in the stairwell. Also, especially if you're trying to like leave through gate 3, you can jump on this blue container and then make this jump as well. Now the second jump, sometimes you could break a leg, but if you painkiller, it shouldn't be much of an issue. Lastly, this is one rotation I like to make. You come out the bridge and run all the way down this, and then jump down into like this little silo, and then jump down. And then you can push people that are like in the forklift area. This really works if you spawn over by gate 0 and want to try to get over here quickly. And over here, sometimes, especially like Tagilla can hide in there. If you want to get an angle on him, you can jump up this, and then jump right over, and then shoot down on him or anyone else that can be hiding in this corner. Here we're going to be by the stairwell. You can actually get down here and land down on this little wall, and then go back down in. Just kind of get a weird rotation on somebody. So over here, if you're running on these rafters, you can actually drop right down onto these servers, go down. As well on the other side, you can go right down to this little wall, then on onto these boxes, and wrap around on somebody that could be down here. Furthermore, a little over to the right, you can actually do this on both sides. You could drop down to this cargo container and then head over towards gate 0 if you're trying to get out, or rotate on someone that's underneath. This barbed wire in between the center staircase, you can also jump over these. If you're in the first floor, pay attention to this hole. A lot of people forget about it. If you're peeking this angle but someone's holding it, you can actually head upstairs and then drop down and get right behind them. As well as you can have people who try to do that on you, and you're sitting there just waiting at them to come through the hole in the floor. Now this isn't really a push, it's kind of in between a camp, but you can jump on top of this spool, and if you crouch and lean over, you can get a pretty good angle on this, in case you're doing that weird awkward standoff at the beginning of the match. And another little thing I want to share with you guys is these boxes over here. Sometimes people like to hide behind them. You don't have to shoot through the crack. You can shoot right through the box and hit them, as you can see. Now, it's about halfway, so if you enjoy it, maybe consider hitting that like and that subscribe. We're going to be getting to the camping spots now. The first camping spot, I've never seen anyone else use this. If you jump on this little railing, then jump on top of these, you can actually get over here and lay down. And this does not impede any of your movement, so you can do full 360s. It's kind of like hiding in plain sight. Nobody's just going to look to see you up there, as long as you're not moving around too much. This next one, if you kind of go over this blue container like I showed you earlier, if you use kind of the same tactic, it's easier as like going through like the dorms windows I showed you in a previous video. You can drop right down in here. You can actually sit here and hold this angle. A lot of people aren't expecting to see somebody sitting in this top container. Next, over here by gate 0, you can actually jump on this railing and then jump right over onto this. This was actually shown in like one of the first trailers for EFT, so I decided to see if it would work, and it does. Then over here, a lot of people use the rafters on the other side, but the rafters on the new like medical side of factory can be used a lot for ratting if you really wanted to. If you head over in this area, you can actually drop down in this little ditch. Now it does kind of give you issues with like height over bore, but if you pay attention, you can snipe from there. Also, you can go ahead and head over here, and the spot of interest I want to show you is this back corner. You have a pretty good view of a lot of it. You're kind of in a dark corner, so you don't have to really worry about being seen. And also, if you start getting shot at, you have like a quick, easy exit. Drop down onto the tent and walk right off. Then over here, you can also get on top of these concrete pillars. One thing though, do not jump in these funnels because you'll get stuck. But said all three of these pillars you are able to get on top of. Over here, if you have like a team or whoever inside that area, you can actually come up here, jump over, and get on these barrels. You can also jump over that barbed wire right there too. You can hold this angle or see behind. Lastly, up in office, you can do the classic up here in the corner, wait for somebody to come in the store. You can also go over here and get on top of this desk and watch from the other side. As well as you see here in a second, you can get on top of the filing cabinets. But that is going to be it. Appreciate you guys for watching. If I missed any, you guys want to share, like I said, go ahead and comment down below. If you want, hit that like, hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and catch on some future videos. But until then, catch you guys next time.